Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Today we're going to discuss a clash between two titans of the anime industry. A classic case of a lifetime runner-up bitterly attacking his rival, but this time with the added twist of using the other's depiction of anime girls as an insult to his manhood. So let's just jump right into the article. Hosoda says Miyazaki does not have confidence in himself as a man. Now for the uninformed, these are two decorated anime filmmakers, both great in their own right, but with a personal history between the two that we'll get into soon enough. Miyazaki is probably the most recognizable name associated with anime films, at least for the people outside of Japan, and whether you think he's the greatest of all time, at the very least, he is clearly one of Japan's greatest animation directors. His career spanning over 5 decades, co-founding the legendary Studio Ghibli, and even receiving an Oscar in 2001 for Spirited Away. Now to the other subject of the video, Hosoda is also a very well-respected Japanese filmmaker by all means. Some of his works including The Girl Who Left Through Time, Summer Wars, and Wolf Children. He was even nominated for an Oscar. Recently, however, Hosoda had his latest film, Belle, presented to a French film festival, at the conclusion of which, the audience sautéed him in a 14-minute long standing ovation. And of course, reading this headline I was baffled, and looking more into it, there is a whole chart logging the longest standing ovations of this particular film festival, and apparently 14 minutes was only long enough to earn him 7th place on the list. To be honest, if Jesus Christ rose from the dead and turned every human being into an anime girl, I'd probably give him like a 30-second golf clap. How socially inept do you have to be to clap 22 straight minutes for a film you just watched? But anyway, don't tell Hosoda he only placed 7th, because he let this pad his ego enough to start shit-talking the anime film industry. After he received plaudits for his latest film, Belle, Hosoda vented frustration about anime's treatment of women, particularly Miyazaki's depiction of young women and girls in his films. Speaking to a French press agency at the festival, Hosoda said, "I will not name him, but there was a great master of animation who always takes a young woman as his heroine. And to be frank, I think he does that because he does not have confidence in himself as a man. The veneration of young women really disturbs me, and I don't want to be a part of it." While Hosoda did not specifically mention Miyazaki, AFP makes it clear in its piece as well as on Twitter that Hosoda is referencing Miyazaki. Now to add more context, there is a history between these two filmmakers. Hosoda was inspired to enter animation after studying the sketches for the Castle of Cagliostro, Miyazaki's first feature as a director. He was later hired by Studio Ghibli to direct Howling's Moving Castle, but left the project after creative differences and then was replaced by Miyazaki. As you can tell, he is in no way bitter about this. And let's be real, I don't think a single person has ever had a problem with Miyazaki's portrayal of women in his films. This is a very obvious example of projecting his own frustrations towards Miyazaki and using this weird attempt to essentially accuse him of sexism to ride off the high of the festival's response to his latest film. And I don't know about you guys, but I remember seeing Hosoda's Summer Wars a few years back, and that movie summed up pretty much every female character as being worthless unless they were a potential love interest. But anyways, I want to share some of this spicy Japanese filmmaker drama with you all. I hope you enjoyed, and on one final note, the other day I had a special birthday stream and offered the person with the most gifted subs a shout out for the next video. It was the boy Ice Shark, who won with over 50 gifted subs, but I'm also a softie, so I want to mention the other 2 runners up because they were incredibly generous as well. So thank you Tyler and Jamie for your support of the stream. But that's going to do it for this video. See you guys next time.